Ancient and medieval history. Arunachal Pradesh's early history is not well documented due to the absence of a centralized political system or written records. However, ancient texts such as the Mahabharata and Kalika Purana mention the region. It is believed that the area was inhabited by various indigenous tribes for centuries. These tribes had their own distinct cultures, traditions, and systems of governance. Some historical accounts suggest that the Adi, Mishmi, and Monpa tribes have lived in the region for over 1,000 years. Buddhism has also played a significant role in the region, particularly in the Tawang area, which is home to the famous Tawang Monastery, one of the largest monasteries in Asia. The influence of Tibetan Buddhism spread into the area through the Monpa and Sherdukpen tribes. During the medieval period, the region was part of the trade routes between India and Tibet, contributing to its cultural diversity. British colonial period. In the 19th century, the British East India Company began expanding its influence into the northeastern frontier. The region, then known as the Northeast Frontier Agency (NEFA), was a complex area with little direct British administration due to its rugged terrain and tribal societies. The British made several exploratory expeditions into the area, and by the late 19th century, they established administrative control over parts of Arunachal Pradesh. The drawing of boundaries, particularly the McMahon Line in 1914, marked the frontier between British India and Tibet. This boundary remains a contentious issue between India and China to this day. Post-independence or after India gained independence in 1947, the region was initially administered as part of the Assam state. However, its distinct cultural identity and geographical isolation led to the creation of the Northeast Frontier Agency (NEFA), under the direct control of the Indian government in 1954. During this time, efforts were made to develop infrastructure, establish schools, and improve healthcare in the region. Sino-Indian War, 1962. One of the most significant events in Arunachal Pradesh's modern history is the Sino-Indian War of 1962. China claims parts of Arunachal Pradesh as part of South Tibet, leading to tensions between the two nations. In 1962, Chinese forces crossed the McMahon Line and advanced into Indian territory, occupying parts of Arunachal Pradesh before withdrawing unilaterally. The conflict exposed the strategic vulnerability of the region and prompted the Indian government to increase its focus on infrastructure and military presence in the state. Statehood and modern Arunachal Pradesh was granted Union Territory status in 1972, and in 1987, it became a full-fledged state of India. The state's political system and governance have evolved, with a growing emphasis on preserving the unique cultures of its indigenous tribes while promoting development. Today, Arunachal Pradesh is known for its stunning natural beauty, diverse cultures, and strategic importance. However, the border dispute with China continues to be a major issue. The region remains vital to India's defense strategies, while also being a focus for economic development through tourism, hydroelectric power projects, and infrastructure improvements. The history of Arunachal Pradesh is a testament to its resilience, as it has managed to retain its cultural identity while integrating into the Indian state system.